On this episode of Dirty White Boys Garage.
Yeah, we got Al over here today in his super badass race shotgun. Al shoots 3-gun competition and pretty special shotgun. We're all gonna, take a hit at it, see how it feels, and have Al explaining some stuff about it, and I think you'll enjoy it. Go ahead, Keith, man.
Let's go. Let's rip it up. All right, let's go.
Don't shoot yourself in the foot.
I'll try not to.
I'm just a dirty white boy. 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 Dirty white
boy. Don't turn off my fucking radio. You got me? Keith, my buddy Al.
Hi, Al. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Keith.
Al had been by in a while. We're going to show him something I picked up a couple months ago. Pretty cool. I had to go to Ohio to get it. Wanted one since they came out last year. Al's heard about it. Now he's going to see it. Go ahead and walk up that Al.
All right, well, check this out. Nice. That is staggering. Wow.
2019
2019
Challenger Hellcat wide body red eye.
wide body red eye. That is a
They had to
bad mama.
They had to put the flares on the fenders because of the 305s all the way around.
Just got too much meat.
Look at the calipers.
Yeah, that's staggering. What do they got me piston?
The rotors are as big as your head. Six piston.
Six piston. Got it all, man. Look at that thing.
Basically,
Not going over any speed
Challenger
bumps.
RT with a Demon motor, trans, and rear end. The wide body kit with the big brakes, the big wheels, and all the other options you could throw on it.
Everything good. You even got a sunroof in this
So, I
thing,
mean,
dude. What don't you have?
yeah, the Demon was cool, but by the same token, it ain't a car you could drive to California. This one you can drive to California.
Wow. It is incredible. Nice color. Why'd you choose this color? I mean, they had to bump this wheel completely out and redesign to get the hub back in because it's such a huge dish on this thing. That is badass. Those engineers know what they're doing over there.
Hey man, it is what it is. No fire. You wanna buy a fast car? Don't wanna do nothing? Just go, just drive. Come get one.
I hear you. They'll do it for you. Supercharged.
797 horse.
797.
The difference between this and the Demon is all in the PCM too. Yeah, that's some aftermarket stuff that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I got the stock stuff for this. See how this clear coat's peeling?
Yeah.
I got the stock. Had run to pick it up. And guy bought it. Young guy, I guess. Out of Tecumseh. Had it 10 months. Quit paying on it.
Oh, okay.
Got repossessed.
Makes
Went
sense.
back to Chrysler Financial. The dealership I bought it from got it from Chrysler Financial.
Mm-hmm.
I got it from them.
Gotcha.
It was in Findlay, Ohio. So it had 10, little over 10. It had almost 11,000 when I bought it.
Nice.
Now it's got a little over 11 thou.
Right.
I got so much going on, I ain't got time to go. That blower.
Yeah, sure.
No substitute for cubic inches except the blower.
Unless you force air down his throat.
It's it. That's it.
Yep. I like it. You been for a ride in this yet?
Oh yeah.
I'll bet.
You wanna go for a ride?
Okay. I don't want to,
Move your truck, we'll put Keith in the back seat.
that doesn't sound fun. Not for Keith, I mean.
That's okay, he's a daredevil. He's a young thrill seeker. Let's go.
Holy.
And that's every time. Every time it starts up, it goes into like a high idle. It's like 1600. I don't know if it's warming everything up or what it's doing.
Right, but I'll tell you what, it's like, at least you know that the people that put this thing together did know what they were doing.
Oh yeah.
So they got a reason for it. Yeah, it's just amazing how kind of every day it looks and feels, except for it doesn't sound it.
And anybody, as long as they can handle the power, if they drove it like a normal person, wouldn't have a problem with this car. But you get out there and act stupid with it,
And it's going to be stupid.
you're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, it gives you too much leeway there.
Well, there's all kinds of these motors online, on Racing Junk and everything else for sale. Because somebody bought it, thought they were Vin Diesel, and got out there driving.
Put it in a tree.
Oh yeah, put it in a ditch, put it in a tree.
Cleveland Power Performance down in Cleveland, they specialize in that. They're on 92. They've just picked up their 92nd Hellcat because of that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, Hal ain't no stranger to performance. I mean, through the years he's had some pretty fast cars. They've all been Fords though, ain't they, Hal?
Everyone.
Hey man, you grew up around here, Ford is definitely a factor.
Well, my father-in-law was a Ford factor.
Exactly, you married into a Ford family.
a Ford family. I sold the Mach 1.
Did ya?
Yep. Put it to. I gave it to a consignment guy, and he. Jesus. That might be the fastest car I've ever driven in, Michael. Right
Hey,
there.
man, it's the fastest one I've ever.
That's the
Not
fastest.
the quickest. It's
No,
the fastest.
it's the
I've ever
fastest.
owned.
Yeah,
It's stupid.
I've never been. I've
It's
never been
stupid. I
zero
love
to.
it.
I've never been 0 to whatever that was that fast. I'll guarantee you
94.
that. No, I've never been 0 to 94 that
It's
fast.
a happy car. Everybody got
But look, you're back down to just
well, it's got
chilling.
brakes that'll throw you through the windshield.
But you're just chilling now. You don't have to do that.
Sure.
You just choose to do that. That's what's nice. It's got some manners.
It's a happy car. Everybody you take for a ride, they just get happy.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was a lot of mojo there, dude.
She runs, man, and it's docile when you get off it. You just drive like a normal person.
You know, that's one of the things about a newer one of these, where you don't throw your own motor in and make your own decisions. It's going to have the manners that you get from a driver, because they won't sell it unless it does, unless they're putting it on the track only, which this isn't.
Yeah, this ain't 1964 where you're buying, 427 or a Hemi, and it's solid lifter, it's 13-1 compression, race fuel only. This is a car, like I said, you can drive it to California. With
How much traction control has this thing got?
Pretty good. Right now I got it turned off. Let's track. I think you gotta shut the owner's manual is 526 pages long.
Of which you've read 3.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, how to turn the traction control off.
That's
That was
what
one I learned that, and I wanted to know where the blinker light switch was or something. So
yeah, you need to take a college course on how to drive your red eye. I'm telling you. To know everything it does. I bet, man, someday when I don't have this car anymore, there's gonna be things this car could do that I didn't even know. Getting cold?
Okay. That was it.
Oh yeah, that was with the air on.
Yeah, because my point is the air had a little bit of warm up there. Had no problem getting me some cold air after that warm up of the motor. Treating their guy with respect here. That's good.
I'm slowing down so I can jump onto it.
I know, but you're getting past that guy. brakes,
Very good brakes.
but better performance. That is, yeah. You know, I had what 565 to the motor in that little Mustang of mine.
Yeah, the car was so much lighter though.
But I had zero performance in the brakes. I had 1969 drums on the rear and front discs on the front, and it barely stopped.
That makes for a fun car though.
Yeah, it was, but it was nothing like this. This is
nobody around. 109.
Felt like you were going 40.
I was.
But it doesn't feel like going that fast.
Right.
I mean, getting there is scary as shit.
Sure.
But when you're there, it's pretty solid, man.
Oh, well, the car's rated by Chrysler to do 202.
Yeah, we
Dude, I ain't even
we
got
need to
silly.
check that today.
I ain't even got silly on the highway yet. I mean, Michigan roads and traffic.
Yeah, you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful.
Yeah. I ain't trying to hurt nobody or bend my ride up.
I like that. Hey, I know where I am.
A man has to know his limitations.
Well, a man has to know not to fuck his shit up.
I got something for you to laugh about. Imagine us with this car 20 years ago.
Oh man, I wouldn't even. You and Dave in this thing, I couldn't even imagine.
It'd be over.
I met Michael because I was partners at my job with one of his best friends, if not his best friend, and from the Army, from the school days and everything else. And I met Mike. We were nothing but young little.
Well, you were older than me and Dave, and you were already educated. Me and Dave were just.
You guys were some young, crazy sons of bitches.
Two stupid paratroopers straight out of 82nd.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they made some noise. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And I was the one sitting there going, "Hey, slow that down just a little bit."
I'll tell you what, the only thing that kept me out of jail a lot was having so many buddies that were cops.
It's not a bad thing.
Going and talking to somebody, come on, man, he's all right guy. Promise he won't do it again.
And then you did it again.
No, I tried not to.
He was pretty smart.
Oh, okay.
I only did the same thing. I only made the same screw up once. But there's a lot of screw ups you can make. You know what I mean?
But there's not anybody that's going to control what Michael says, and that a lot of times will be the catalyst to what gets him in hot water or not. Cause
oh yeah.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
Premise of Dirty White Boy's Garage.
He doesn't have a filter. Dude, it's very cool.
Ain't it cool?
I like it a lot because of just how it's not nuts all the time. No, I'm alright.
You sure? I mean,
positive,
when are you ever going to get to drive one?
Next month when I come. Next month.
Swap with me. I'll let you drive.
All right, I'll drive.
We're here.
I can't even. Because that's what I'm slated for. I'm saving right now for my Z06.
Don't kill us.
Promise.
Try not to.
Well, that one's got a cheater in it. Gotta have one of these.
Any clue why we wouldn't be putting that thing on 3 times
Because
over?
I'm too fat to fit through the windshield. What am I worried about?
Look, it even has reverse.
Oh, that's right. You're a trained driver. I forgot.
I wouldn't go there. Just the sound of that whiner, man. Look at that thing under there.
Yeah.
You can hear it. That's got to be you.
What?
Was Mark's on the road?
No, that wasn't me.
Okay. So where's traction control?
You don't need traction
Right there.
control.
Okay. Oh, I don't care which one he wants. I just wanted to know what it was on or off. That was my big question.
What do you think?
That's incredible. It's just staggering. It's like I said, definitely fastest car I've ever been in.
I dig it, man.
Cool. So this is my competitive 12 gauge that I use in 3-gun competitions, and it's I know you know it's a Russian Vepr.
Vapor, Kalashnikov based.
Right, Kalashnikov 12 gauge, magazine fed.
Ain't none of that came from Russia.
Very little of this come from Russia. This is a guy in Texas.
Man, look at the flared
Yeah, the Magwell. The guy in Texas that puts these together, he does them for the world's best shooters, and he is one of the world's best shooters. He's an incredible marksman and then competitor as well. But anyway, he puts these together. This was one of the very first ones that ever come to Michigan back in the early days. They've actually changed these now to slimmer handguard, different compensators, things like that, and massaged them a little bit differently. But you can see this thing, there's nothing on here that's not been touched.
No, it's almost
complete custom.
It's like they took all the best assault rifle stuff and put it on a shotgun.
It is. It's absolutely the best of the best. It's got adjustable comb, adjustable length, adjustable. I mean, it's got a two-sided safety.
It's a race gun.
Yeah, it's a race gun. A two-sided safety. It's got a left side charging handle, which is normally the Vepr has a right side charging handle, which would slow you down. It's got a Picatinny rail in the place of its original sights, rear and front. This would be where the pop-up sight you're so used to seeing. Click the elevations and everything was all mounted right in there, and they milled it out and put in the Picatinny rail. The best thing about this gun, and what makes this gun usable in the competitive world so much, is the fact that you can put any choke you want in there. You can, without taking the compensator off. It's just. And
on a shotgun, I'm sure that makes a hell of a difference.
It does. It's like instead of, they're like Remington chokes. They're made by a company called Briley, and they're very thin-walled. And you have a long wrench, just goes in there, takes the choke out, puts a new one in. Bada bing, bada boom.
Now, yes, this gun could be used in a tactical situation, but the main forte of this gun is competition.
This is a race gun.
When you got to shoot against the guy next to you, and he's got a lot better stuff, and you're behind because your stuff ain't functioning and working like his, that's when you spend the money and you search out the best and build something like this.
And this is what this is. It's got
it is. It's top shelf everything. This is a top fuel or a shotgun.
Right. The magazine release has been extended, so it's now just a quick button. It's got a you can lock the slide back, but you need to reach under and lock it back.
It don't even sound.
No, wait. The
clunky
trigger,
like a collision.
This is an ALG aftermarket trigger. I think it's a pound.
What do you got in there? White grease? Lithium?
Lithium grease. It runs on lithium grease instead of oil.
Well, there it is.
Because it's such a big
machine.
It's
never going to get thrown in the dirt.
It's such a big machine that it works on grease, and you notice white lithium right off the bat.
It's a diesel of assault of shotguns.
And it's got the new Trigicon SRO on top. Red dot. I did that, put that on there. I think it's the best one out. This is a secondary dot because I use it for slugs at distance. So I'll turn the secondary dot on if I have to shoot a slug at distance, and then I'll go from this position to this position and use my slugs.
And what kind of shooting do you have to do in a 3-gun competition with this?
Well, this is all what's called combat shooting, basically. It's not aerial clays, it's not anything, it's not usually not paper targets unless you're shooting slugs at them. But it's always clay targets that are stationary in the ground, steel targets that you're knocking over. That's mostly what it is, almost all steel with this gun. But in 3-gun, you put this one, you'll shoot this for 20 rounds, and then you'll dump it.
And you'll shoot slug,
and you'll go to your pistol. Well, whatever it calls for, whatever the course fire calls for. But 90% of what we shoot is just birdshot.
Number 8s, number 10? I mean, number 8s?
7 or 8, yeah, 7.5, 8. Just regular stuff. I brought some training ammunition with me today, and we'll run I want you to shoot it.
Oh, yeah, I want to shoot it.
Exactly, it's kick-ass, trust me. I know, you won't believe the trigger. It.
Oh, out of shotgun.
I know, and that's
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's about a pound.
I was going to say it's under 2.
Yeah, it's got to be under 2. Yeah, it's incredible.
But like we said, it's a specialty gun. It's a race gun.
Right.
It's not a home defense gun. It's not a tactical gun. I mean, it's made for a purpose. It cost a lot of money, and there's been a lot of thought and work put into this. Now that's ridiculous. What are you gonna? And this proves my point. Any soldier, any cop, anybody would laugh at something like this. This is laughable. But in the race world, this is what's used.
Because what takes more time than a reload?
This is what's used, and what's good about the race world is development from the race world falls over into the tactical.
And this is a 12-round magazine. This is 2 12s connected to make a 20.
No double stacks, huh?
No double stacks. They do make.
How about a drum, man? Can you give me a 50-round drum?
I have a 25-round drum at home.
What's that thing weigh loaded?
It's heavy, but it's plastic, so it's not that bad. I do know some people that have some metal drums for their Segas, and they're
This is
stacked.
crazy. What's this for?
The clip
Yeah.
belt.
You just stick that in your back pocket?
You just stick it on your belt, and you reload from there.
That's crazy.
Reload from there. Yeah, same. So all mine have belt clips.
Well, let's see you put 4 rounds through it, and then we'll figure out what's going on.
All right. I brought.
We'll stay back here because we ain't got ears.
By the way, I brought
There you go.
what I would consider junk ammo because I just didn't want to.
Right, did you just buy these or did you load these?
No, I just buy them. They're not. You can't really load shotgun as cheap as they make this shit. All right.
We need to do a little work on the backstop.
My question is, I mean, I'm using this. This is low-powered training stuff, so I don't. If it malfunctions, it's only because of the ammo.
Right.
Because I shot all season last year without one malfunction.
Oh, I mean, you can tell this guy, she's been around a little bit.
She runs.
You can tell she runs. Crazy.
All right.
Show us what you got, Al.
I'm just going to shoot it down the lane there. It won't hurt a thing.
Yeah, I mean, we got a backstop right there.
So again, Mike was talking about the clips. The easiest way to do
It's
this.
a magazine. Oh, that clip. That is. You got a
Yeah.
clip on your magazine.
I do. So I go here, grab, good to go.
Pretty fast.
Yeah, so I can do that as I'm running, as I'm moving, I can do that. Okay, you ready?
Show me. Yep.
That's a quick way to put 8 rounds downrange.
Who you racing?
But it's easy to stay on target, you can see.
Beautiful. My steel is smoking.
Yeah, that's just lead.
Yeah.
Lead dust.
It's okay. I'm breathing through a filter.
Anyway. Here. I'll load you 10 up and see what you can do. Having fun. Because I shoot this all the time. I shoot 10,000 rounds a year sometimes.
We'll let Mike shoot it. Usually when I shoot back here anymore, I shoot suppressed just because of the neighbors. Everybody's home because of this virus stuff. Everybody wants to cry.
Yeah, I hear you. We won't be here long. We don't have that many.
No. Mike,
You want to shoot it, Michael?
it's cool, man.
Make that over. Cover your ears good. Make sure. Is it right? Are they right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. Grab that. Okay, so wait. Take this in your hand and be ready to hold it like you mean it. Okay. Get the feel for it. Okay. Put your hand on that trigger. Make sure you put your finger on the trigger and go ahead. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Let you pull the trigger once. You can see how fast it is. It's very light.
Yeah, gotta be careful. Don't go too, yeah.
So do it again, practice again. Okay, nice and easy, right? Nice and easy. Getting a feel for it.
Yeah.
See the red dot? Can you see that red dot?
Yes, I can. I'm lining it up.
Very good. All right. Are you ready?
Take 2 steps forward.
Okay, now this. Okay, this is the
There you
safety. Right here. If you put this up like this, the gun won't go off. Once you do that,
Yeah, it's live, ready to
live, ready to fire. Okay? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Do that. Now when you jack that, you'll be ready to go. And remember, the safety's already off because your hand's already in position.
Yes,
so
it is.
don't put your hand on the trigger unless you mean it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, go.
Trigger safety. Hold on.
Push that forward.
Go.
Good.
Okay, so
Now, go ahead.
Get into it, Mike. Target.
Okay, that one got caught in the chamber. So what we're gonna do is
stovepipe.
Yep, stovepipe. Just a little bit of action there. Hold it back. Let her go. Good.
Son
Back
of
in.
a paratrooper.
You're back in. Okay, she's out.
Ooh, he's got a flinch.
Now to extract that magazine, you're gonna push that forward with your finger. There you go.
Yeah, that's mag release.
That's an extended one, so it doesn't look like a regular one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
you optimize. Yeah, this is not your average AK. It's not your average Beto either, right?
Nope, not that.
Slide it up here.
It's not.
Slide it up here. Slide up here on the rubber. Nice gun.
Yeah, you get to pick your custom color for $4,000.
I say gun, as in shotgun.
It is definitely a shotgun.
I like the accents. What is that? Pontiac blue?
Titanium blue, they call it.
Dude, that's Pontiac engine blue. I swear it is.
I know. I got it on everything.
I dig
My
it.
entire rifle's done in that color.
Oh yeah, that way you know it's yours.
You got, when you build them custom, they always ask you what color you want. So
Flared.
you got to come up with something.
Key mod. Well,
Yeah, it's staggering.
This has been sectioned.
Yeah, that's all been cut away, so this piece could be added, and that could be into an AR-15 tube.
So they,
put on there.
so they can put the tube on it.
An
with
AR-15
the, with
tube
the
on it.
stock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too badass. I dig it. Can I get one with like a 12-inch barrel?
They actually have one now. It's they call it the Shorty NFA model, and this is permanently pinned, so they pull the barrel back to about here. This is a 16-inch barrel with a full extension top. You can get a 14 total.
But more than anything else, when you cut the barrel on a
16
shotgun,
total.
you lose accuracy and velocity at range and everything. This seems like it'd be the best mix.
Most of the guys are actually doing the shorter ones now.
Are they really?
Because you can put different choke on it. Like I'll shoot a mod choke, they'll shoot an improved cylinder choke and be tighter, and then they'll be able. It's the same effective pattern at a certain distance.
So how many parts of this gun did you put on after you got it?
Nothing. That and that.
No kidding.
This is he sells them to you race ready.
These guy down in Texas, huh? And the more I hear about Texas, the more I want to be there. It's hard to beat Michigan in the summertime and spring and fall, but wintertime it's brutal. I think Texas is the way to go.
Definitely a lot of shooting going on down there.
Hey man, sounds like a place I'd like. Good roads and everybody shooting. Cool. I like it. How much to set me up with one?
You can order one, $4 grand.
Yeah.
Right on the internet. He'll sell you one.
Yep, that ain't no Mossberg.
And it'll be cool with this one because, like I said, these are much narrower now. He made this big one originally. This is an original. And they're smaller now. And then the magwell comes out off easier now. Different model. What else do you do different? That's about it, really. There's different comps completely. They don't look so square. They're much rounder.
And and that's the thing about buying top shelf. It ain't like you went and paid too much for a Mossberg and now it's worth half or less of what you paid. For something like this, it's always desirable. I mean, it's like old race car parts. They never get scrapped unless they're broken in half. And then there's always somebody willing to weld it back together. This thing will always be a tangible asset. It'll always be desirable. Even when it's old and outdated, it's still way cool. I don't know how you'd outdate it though. I mean, what are you gonna do to move past the point of this? This is usability.
Like I told you earlier, the World Shotgun Championships were held last year before, and that is the gun that won it.
And I bet 20 years from now,
in an American's hand from Wisconsin.
And I bet 20 years from now,
Minnesota.
They're still going to be using very similar. Yeah, sights will change a little bit. The latest and the greatest handguard will come in. But at the end of the day, you're still back to the same thing. Designed by a Russian tank mechanic in 1946.
When are you going to quit smoking?
When I get cancer. It's like, hey Mike, when are you going to lose weight? Oh, don't worry, I'll lose weight when I get cancer.
You're more likely to get lead poisoning and get this fate, I think.
Kids out there, if you're watching, smoking's stupid. I never said I was a genius. Well, I have said I was a genius, but I was kind of being a smart ass. Thanks for coming out today, Al.
Hey, good to see you, man. Like always.
Hey, man.
Thanks for taking me out in your $80,000 car and letting me drive it.
Letting you drive it.
You don't get that every day.
Nice. Well, it looks like we're not going to be taking anything around the test track this week. We got a little cleanup to do.
Yeah.
That might have to wait until the next episode.
At the very least, though, you're not gonna have to worry about hitting that one branch over there and that one pit over there.
Yeah, I almost took my mirror off on that.
Yeah, well, I don't think
a couple times.
I think you'll be less likely to do that now.
All right, well, tune in next time to Dirty White Boy's Garage. hopefully we'll have something out here running around the track. But I hope you enjoyed today's gun episode. You want to say hi, Rufus? Oh. Where's your good boy? Where's your good boy? Yes. Where's your good boy? Here's your good boy. Yes, good boy, Roof. Yes, good boy, Rufus.